Good morning, everybody. Actually, I should probably say afternoon now. Hey, Max. Again, here's the star of the show. Hey, buddy. All right. It's always nice to look at something cute and fluffy instead of my ugly face. I know, that's scary. Yeah, I tell you, when I was young, I was so handsome I could make broken mirrors mend themselves. Now they crack as soon as I walk by. Anyways, I'm just kidding around here. So guys, what I'm doing this morning, like usual, I'm working on my property here. But today I am building a well house. So I am going to make this video quite short because I'm not good at editing, and just be honest with you, I just don't have the time to learn about all this stuff right now. I got too many things on my plate, so to speak. Too busy. So yeah, so for all the people on my property here, my little tiny house community, RV community, off-grid community, whatever you want to call it, I don't want the water to freeze. And for now, people have to come here to get water, unless they're on the river. But even then, it is that tea-colored water, not that nice, pristine, beautiful, clean water you find in some rivers. But either way, it's beautiful out here. But of course, the whole idea, what I'm doing here, I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain it anyways. I want to assume that you know what I'm talking about. As you can see here, I've raised my well pump so that all my customers, tenants, friends, whatever, come here can actually, I'm going to actually build not a desk, but a counter, like a kitchen counter, where I can put a sink in, all that. People can bring their jugs and fill up with water. So, and of course I don't want it freezing. So all my lines that go underneath the ground here to my house, to my Quonset, you can actually see over there. I don't know if I can expand this. Yes, I can. You can see the holes coming out of the ground there. Okay, so that's obviously not plumbed in yet. I'm going to do some more work there. But basically, it's deep enough for the most part that it shouldn't freeze. And obviously, like I showed you before over here, this is going to be inside my greenhouse. So what comes out of the ground should also not freeze, because it should technically be warm enough in the wall, in a concrete wall that I'm putting there. So yeah, so basically I wanted to show you what's going on today. I'm using pallets, as if you haven't figured that out. These are used pallets. I bought them actually because I wanted to get ones in fairly good condition for Petro-Canada here down in Mastrangelo, if I'm saying his name or their name right. So yeah, this company, Mastrangelo, which basically is their main name they work for Petro-Canada, obviously, or a supplier for fuel, gas, diesel, all that stuff. I think propane too, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I got to deal with them and many other companies out there that will sell me like for $3, maybe $5, sometimes free, hopefully free most of the time. Pallets are all the same size, because otherwise it's an absolute pain and a half trying to put them together. So just to give you a quick little explanation here, I put the pallets, as you can see, a certain way. I'm using 2x3s because 2x4s, even though nicer, maybe a little more solid, it is a bit of a bitch, a bit of a pain to stick them in here. So what I do is I put it here, I screw like 3-4 screws. Well, I'll say about 6 screws, 3 on this side, 3 on that side. I'm going to reduce this inside here. And yeah, then I stand it up, do my corners first, so that way the wall doesn't fall over from wind or whatever. And there you go. Yeah, and so next thing I do, as I did my deck here, very, very simple. Of course, it would have been nice if I would have shown you this from the beginning. I build basically a square or a rectangle. Then I simply use wood, 2x4s, old scraps, and I basically, I don't know what to use the word, not brick it up, but I raise it up, I get it level. I level it all. Then after I do that, I get rocks, and I stick rocks everywhere I can underneath. And that's a really simple way, without using concrete or any foundation, to get this thing solid. And of course, there's the well, so this thing ain't gonna shift. So, as you can see, I've cut a circle out in the plywood here. I've been using used, as much as I can. This is from an old mobile home that my tiny house people here, the French couple I was telling you about. Actually, I'm going to show you that right now. So that's another thing I was going to mention to you guys. If you guys want to hopefully look forward, who knows when I'm going to do this, but I am definitely going to be documenting these guys building their tiny house. So they're using my big shop here, my big Quonset building. Basically, it's like an Army airplane hangar invented by the U.S. Army, I think. I'm not sure who invented it, but it was definitely invented for the Army. So yeah, that's what they're going to be doing because it's getting cold here. And of course, it sucks to work in the rain. Snow, obviously, it's almost impossible. You know, spend more time cleaning off the snow every day. But yeah, so this was a big mobile home, about 10 feet wide. It had 3 axles. Right now it only has 1, so they can move it around on the property. So Peter, gentleman that doesn't speak much English, and his wife, who speaks English perfectly, came from France. And their dream is to do basically what I'm doing. They want to own a piece of unorganized or unincorporated land. And so they're going to build themselves a beautiful 8 feet wide or 8'6" wide, because they would like to be able to travel with us. And it's anything over 8'6", if anybody out there knows anything about building codes for trailers, cars, whatever, they can't be wider than 8'6" and a certain length as well. I can't remember exactly, but you can look at all that stuff up if you're interested. So yeah, so that big trailer here is going to go inside my shop, and they're going to work on it for who knows how many months to get it all built. Yeah, and they're going to rent out, I'm going to rent out my shop to them, which is awesome. So just to give you an idea what's going on, I'm getting ready for winter, as I've already said. So like I said, my new email, anybody out there that wants to email me, leave your phone number, your email, obviously when you email me I'll have it, any information, questions you have. And I'm not someone that likes the message. I mean, I will for short messages, but if you really want to ask questions, we'll have to talk over the phone, because I just don't have the patience to message for, you know, write 10 pages when I could just say it in a matter of 10 minutes to half an hour. But yeah, so basically, if anybody out there is interested in moving on to or having a tiny house built for them, you're more than welcome to ask me any kind of question you want to learn about off-grid living. I don't know everything, obviously, but I know a fair bit. As you can see, all this stuff I've done, all this beautiful road work I've done, building I've done, pretty much all this was, nothing was here when I first came here. So yeah, so I know lots of little tricks, not just how to get free stuff, but or next to free, very cheap, but also how to build very quickly and very efficiently. And yeah, so, you know, and of course how to do it, little tricks of how to put things together. I can teach you quite a bit. So anyways, there you go, guys. Here's my little video for today. So I can't wait to get this all done. It's gonna be nice. So hopefully, the whole reason, like I said before, why I'm doing this is so my well doesn't freeze, and where it comes out of under the ground here, it's not deep enough. That's part of the problem. But also, like I said before, you know, it will keep the well that much warmer, even though I'm not heating it. The heat from under the ground should obviously keep this warm enough, hopefully through winter here. And by the way, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but it gets around 30, minus 30, that's Celsius, to up to minus 40 Celsius. And of course, wind chill factor makes a massive difference, so as well. But anyways, walking around here, guys, doing all my thing. I still haven't done it. I got to get myself a tripod so I can actually set this up here. And that way you can watch me work instead of just listen to me. Okay, so anyways, guys, I hope you liked that. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you want to subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. And like I said before, my email is tinyforesthomes@gmail.com. I just set that up. So, and yeah, if you have any questions, if you're looking for a place to stay, want to learn anything about living out in Ontario here, Canada, Chambandawon area, Thunder Bay. There's lots of unorganized townships out there, or unincorporated, correcting myself. And yeah, most of Canada has that, but it seems like the last place in Canada that still has lots available is out here. It's very, very hard to find in British Columbia or Saskatchewan or wherever. So I'm not saying you couldn't find it, but it's pretty hard too. So yeah, so And if you want to learn about unorganized or unincorporated townships, you'll find that you can build without a lot of the permits and all the crap you have to go through when you live in the city or near the city or in any organized township, right? Then you have to deal with all those problems. So anyways, guys, there you go. And I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, have a great one. Take care. Bye for now.